This is the story of a single airplane, Douglas SBD-2 Dauntless Bureau number 2111, from the decks of the USS Lexington to the skies over Midway to the mysterious disappearance over Lake Michigan. 2111's journey reflects the triumphs, tragedies, and sacrifices of the men who flew her. Delivered to Bombing Squadron 2 aboard USS Lexington on January 7, 1941, 2111 wore the striking pre-war Gold Wings paint scheme marked as aircraft number 2B7. On August 1, 1941, flown by the squadron's executive officer Walter Henry, 2111 was damaged in a mishap aboard the Lexington. Henry would later command Torpedo Squadron 3 from the USS Yorktown during the Marianas Turkey Shoot. In October 1941, 2111 joined VMSV-232, the Red Devils. Stationed at Iwo Field on Oahu, she was caught in the middle of the Pearl Harbor attack on December 7, 1941, when Japanese aircraft swept across Pearl Harbor. 2111 was one of the planes damaged in the attack. Repaired and reassigned to VMSV-231, known as the Ace of Spades, 2111 was sent to Midway. On June 4, 1942, Captain Richard Fleming and Corporal Eugene Card flew 2111 into the teeth of the Japanese fleet. Despite overwhelming fire, they pressed home their attack on the Japanese carrier Hiryu, scoring a near miss. 2111 returned riddled with 179 bullets, a burning fuselage, and a blown-out tire. Corporal Card was badly wounded but alive. The next day, Fleming flew again, this time in an obsolete SB-2U Vindicator. He and his gunner, George Toms, were shot down and killed. Fleming was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor, the only one given at Midway. After Midway, 2111 was once again repaired. This time she was sent as a trainer to Glenview Naval Air Station in Illinois. There, on the waters of Lake Michigan, the Navy used two converted paddle wheel steamers, the USS Wolverine and the USS Sable, as makeshift training carriers. On April 13, 1943, on a cold, overcast day, 2111 took off with 5 other SBDs headed for the Wolverine. Ensign Herbert Brown was at the controls, and there was no backseater as it was a training mission. Just after the planes took off, a lake-effect snowstorm hit Glenview Naval Air Station and headed out to the lake. The Wolverine was ordered to land the 6 planes and retain them aboard. The first 2 planes landed safely, but the third one struck the barrier, tying up flight deck operations. By the time the deck was cleared, the storm had whited out the whole carrier. One pilot ditched near shore and was rescued. Another ditched after carburetor icing but died from exposure. Herbert Brown, flying SBD-2 2111, disappeared without a trace. Somewhere in Lake Michigan, 2111 was lost forever. From the blazing decks of Pearl Harbor to the desperate skies of Midway to the cold waters of Lake Michigan. SBD Dauntless 2111 carried with her the courage and sacrifice of the men who flew her. She was more than just an aircraft. She was a witness to history.